Hey guys, Shazam here again, and today I'm finally doing Hebi Sasuke's ninja profile. For some reason I've been wanting to do one on him for a while, so here it goes. This ninja profile is gonna cover only Sasuke in early Shippuden, up to the point where he killed Itachi. Well, supposedly killed Itachi. And obviously, since Sasuke has always been Sasuke, his birthday and all of those other facts about him are gonna be the same for most versions at least. So Sasuke, the sole survivor of the Uchiha massacre in Shippuden, got kinda ridiculously strong. I wouldn't say stronger than Yamato though, but let's start from the beginning. He was born on the 23rd of July, 16 years old. He's 168 centimeters tall, which is 5'6", and weighs 52.2 kilograms, which is 115 pounds. His blood type is AB. Yeah, convenient for him to have this blood type because he steals powers from everyone. His favorite food is rice balls and tomatoes, and his least favorite food is sweet things in general. One more reason to hate him, I guess. He cleared a total of 16 missions, 7 D rank, 1 C rank, 2 B rank, 6 A rank, and 0 S rank. Pathetic. There isn't much to say about his general abilities other than techniques, but I guess I'll have to mention the curse mark, which is a transformation that is meant to replicate Sage mode, and it gives about 10 times more power to the user. And Sasuke has that from Orochimaru, and that's about it. First technique is Summoningjutsu. Sasuke used the Summoningjutsu through his contract with the snakes in Ryuchi Cave, and with it he has only shown the ability to summon Manda at the time of his biggest plot armor. Yeah, I think you guys remember. And Manda is basically on the same level as Gamabunta, who's on par with Biju physically, but I believe Manda can't overpower the Biju with strength because, well, it's a snake, but his agility makes up for it. He died though. Next up is Firestyle Fireball Jutsu, a C-rank offensive close-range technique introduced early in the series. I don't think I need to explain much of it, but in case for some goddamn reason you don't know, chakra is converted into a giant fireball that is fired from the mouth at an enemy, and that's about it. Next up is Chidori, a technique that uses both shape and nature manipulation of lightning into a blade that gives a speed boost to the user. And its maximum potential can only be achieved if the user has a Sharingan. It's said that Kakashi cut lightning with it, and that's why it's called Raikiri, which can be translated to lightning blade or lightning cutter. Next up is Firestyle, Art of the Magnificent Dragon Flame, a B-rank all-range offensive technique that Sasuke also uses for assistance purposes to create Kirin, so it's categorized as such. Basically, a large quantity of chakra is compressed in the caster's body into flames in the form of dragon. Sasuke was able to use 3 of those in succession to create thunderclouds, and it's said in the databook that it doesn't stop till it consumes the enemy, but obviously can be by fire of equal power or water, otherwise why does Amaterasu exist? To get countered maybe. Next up is the Kusanagi Chidori Blade. Pretty self-explanatory, a close-range B-rank supplementary technique where Sasuke pours his lightning nature into his Kusanagi. The jutsu that use Chidori in that way are called Chidori Katana. This technique has shown the ability to cut through a steel kunai easily and paralyze the victim if it pierces them, and that's by having Chidori flow into the enemy's wound. Next up is Summoning Lightning Speed Weapons Retrieval, a supplementary B-rank short-range technique with prep time where Sasuke seals away some ninja tools such as kunai and shuriken in a piece of his clothing and can summon them when needed. A benefit of this technique is that the stance which Sasuke takes to summon them is easily followed by the attack he wants to perform. The shuriken fired are said to be literally lightning speed attacks. Funny cause Zetsu claimed Itachi can't dodge Kirin cause it's lightning speed. LMAO. Next up is Twin Snake Curse, a close-range C-rank offensive and supplementary technique where 2 large snakes emerge from Sasuke's sleeves to wrap themselves around 1 or 2 enemies. The snakes can capture the enemy alive or squeeze them to inflict damage. Their fangs are also poisonous, so there's that. By the way, they're said to be incredibly hard to escape even by skilled ninjas such as Suigetsu and Berserk Jugo. Next up is Art of the Tripwire Shuriken, a D-rank all-range supplementary technique where Sasuke uses 2 large shuriken and control them using a single thread that can't be seen easily. That's it. Alright, here come the fun ones. First, we have Chidori Spear, an A-rank close to mid-range offensive technique. It's a jutsu derived from Chidori where instead of a blade, he shapes the lightning into a long spear in order to eliminate the close range disadvantage of Chidori. Sasuke also has the ability to expand the spear in a radial pattern once it pierces an enemy. Next up is Chidori Senbon, an A-rank close to mid-range offensive technique, another variation of Chidori where Sasuke shapes the lightning into sharp needles resembling senbons to increase the speed of his lightning. The attack makes the same screeching sound Chidori makes and its accuracy is increased with the Sharingan. Next up is Chidori Stream, usually known as Chidori Nagashi, an A-rank offensive close-range technique, another adaptation of Chidori where the Chidori is discharged all over the body and can extend to certain distances and damage multiple enemies at once, and the bodies of the victims could mistake it for its own nerve signals, making their bodies rigid for some time while they sustain damage. To me, it seems more like a defensive technique like Needle Jizo. And last but not least, Kirin, the best technique for last and probably my favorite lightning technique. An S-rank long-range offensive technique, a lightning dragon in the sky that was able to destroy almost the whole hideout. The jutsu's downside is that it needs a lot of prep. It was used once in the series for a reason. Sasuke had to fire 3 Firestyle attacks directly into the sky, and Amaterasu burning the entire forest around the mountain for the conditions needed to make the jutsu to be met. Sasuke was also implied to be able to use it in daylight, but that's very unlikely. A reasonable explanation is that he might be able to casually create one, but not as large as the one he used against Itachi, because he'd need to create it using his own chakra. Speaking of which, the prep time downside isn't all bad. It can be good because if the lightning is present, Sasuke wouldn't need to use his own chakra to create the lightning, so in that fight against Itachi, he only used chakra to control the lightning. Very situational, but equally cool. So that's about it for Hebi Sasuke. To be honest, I like his Chidori based techniques. They're cool as hell. Still hate him though. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know which ninja profile you want me to do next, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.